Hello everybody, my name is Mr. Fenn and I'm your new teacher. I'm really sorry I can't be there with you today. I really wish I could be, but I promise I'll be there in September and I promise we will have a lot and lots of fun together. We are going to play so many games, have so many stories. I promise you'll love it. It'll be really, really fun. Okay? But what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to tell you a little bit about myself so that you feel like you know me a little bit before we start all the fun in September. So, here is a picture of my family. I know it's a little bit hard to see, but this is my family. So, there's me, and then there's my daughter Emma. She is 7, and she is in year 2 at the moment, but she'll be going into year 3 soon. And then there's my wife. Her name is Hiroko, and she is actually from Japan. And the three of us used to live together in Japan. Now, I need to point out, I'm not from Japan, I'm from England. I was born in England, then I went to Japan for a bit, then I came back to England. Okay? Now, Japan, if you look at that picture, that's what Japan looks like. And that squiggly writing underneath, that's how Japanese people write the word Japan. They have a different alphabet. Okay, now if you look at the map of the world, you can see that there is Japan in that red rectangle, and England is all the way over there where that aeroplane is. Now, to fly to Japan, it takes about 10 hours, maybe more. So it's very far away. It is on the other side of the world. Now, Japan is going to be on TV a lot soon because they're having the Olympics in Japan, in a place called Tokyo. Now, I'm very excited because I love sports. I love football and I really love running. And I love all sports. So I'm very excited. Now, this is what Japan looks like. It's very different to Ipswich. And that's what a normal town or city might look like. Again, Japan, you see lots of these temples here, so it's very, very different to England. Okay? Now, the inside of houses look very different too. The inside of the house I used to live in looked like that, which is completely different to my house now in England. So it's a very, very different place. Okay, now some of you might know what this is. So it is, of course, Pokemon. Now, Pokemon actually comes from Japan. So there's a lot of great things in Japan, and I really enjoyed living there. Now, I'm going to tell you a bit more about myself. So, my favourite book is, I've actually put 2 books here, but I really, really love The Gruffalo, and I think you should all enjoy reading that. And I also want to tell you another book. I love a book called Ruby the Red Fairy. Some of you may have read it. It's a fantastic story. I think you'd all love it. And guess what? When I meet you all properly in September, I'm going to read you both of these books, and I'm sure you'll love them. And in fact, I've got lots and lots of stories that I want to read to you. So we're going to have a lovely time with books, okay? Now, my favourite food. Well, my favourite food is this, which is Japanese curry. It is very, very, very yummy, and it's got lots of yummy vegetables in it. So it's got broccoli, it's got carrots, potatoes, and then of course you've got that yummy rice. So it really is a very delicious food. Now, this was a difficult one, my favourite animal. I decided to put monkeys because I used to see these monkeys when I lived in Japan. I used to like walking up mountains, and sometimes you would see these monkeys having a bath. Now, because you can see it's very snowy and cold there, But that water is actually hot. It's kind of heated up by there's kind of like lava underneath the ground, deep under the ground, which heats up the water and makes it lovely and warm. And it's very nice to have a nice warm bath. Now, my favourite colour. Again, difficult for me. I like lots of colours, but I have decided to go for blue, mainly because I like Ipswich Town Football Club. They're my favourite football team, so I have always liked blue. But that's not the only reason. I like the colour of the sky, I like the colour of the sea, so blue is a great colour, but I like all the colours. Now, the next part is about my favourite place. Now, I love going to the mountains, I love going to the forests, but my favourite place to go is probably the beach. I love collecting shells and stones and swimming in the sea and building sandcastles and digging big holes, and of course eating ice cream. That's the best bit. But it is great. Do you know, I've just changed my mind. Actually, my favourite place, I think, I do love the beach, but probably my favourite place is the library, because there's lots of books, and I love stories and books and reading. I also love a bookshop. But yeah, probably the library or the beach are my favourite places. Now, you know a little bit about me now, so now I would like to learn a bit about you. So the adult who's looking after you today will hopefully have some bits of paper that looks like this. I would like you to fill it out. So draw pictures, you can draw pictures of yourself or things you like, or you can write. Okay, so you draw a picture of yourself at the top, then write your name, tell me what your favourite book is, your favourite food, your favourite animal, your favourite colour, your favourite place. So you can write or draw pictures, or both would be great. Also, if you want to tell me some extra things, you can turn the paper over and you can, again, write or draw pictures about any sports you like or activities. Maybe you like ballet or dancing, or you like swimming, or you like playing football. I'd love to hear all about that. Maybe you love playing Lego. You know, I really would love to know about you and all the things that you love to do. Okay, now I'm going to be calling in on Zoom at 11 o'clock to see how you got on. And I'd love to see lots of lovely pictures and writing, because I just want to learn about you. I want to know about you, and I just want to get to know you a bit, and then we can have lots and lots of fun when we meet properly. Okay, so as I said, I'm calling in at 11 o'clock on Zoom. So I want you to fill out this information about you, but also it would be nice if you could think of some questions for me. Maybe you want to ask some questions about me, or some questions about the lessons we'll do next year. Okay, and I'll be happy to answer any of your questions at 11 o'clock. Okay, so I'm really looking forward to seeing how you get on, and I can't wait to meet you in